What if mosquitoes never drank blood? Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss more mind-bending what if stories about nature, science, and the future. The world without bloodsuckers. It's a warm summer night. The sky glows with the last traces of sunset, and the air hums with the songs of crickets. You're sitting in your backyard, finally enjoying the cool evening breeze after a hot day. Normally, this is when the tiny vampires of nature appear. Mosquitoes. The buzz in your ear, the sting on your arm, the itch that lasts for days. But imagine a different reality. You hear the buzz, and you don't flinch, because in this world, mosquitoes never evolved to drink blood. Instead, they live peacefully on nectar, pollen, and fruit juices. They visit flowers like butterflies, drifting gently on the night air, harmless and beautiful in their own way. A healthier humanity. The first and most obvious change? Disease. Today, mosquitoes are considered the deadliest animals on Earth, not because of their size or strength, but because of the pathogens they carry. Malaria alone has shaped human history, influencing wars, settlement patterns, and even the rise and fall of empires. Without blood-feeding mosquitoes, malaria would simply not exist. Neither would dengue fever, yellow fever, West Nile virus, chikungunya, or Zika. Each year, over 1 million lives could be saved. Millions more would no longer suffer from chronic illness or disability caused by mosquito-borne infections. Entire regions of Africa, Asia, and South America would see population booms, healthier children, and longer life expectancies. Global economies would transform. Trillions of dollars spent on prevention, treatment, and mosquito control could be redirected toward schools, technology, clean water, and innovation. Humanity would leap forward, unshackled from one of nature's cruelest chains, the disrupted web of life. But before you celebrate too quickly, we need to zoom out. Nature is never that simple. Mosquitoes don't exist in isolation. They're part of an intricate web of life. Mosquito larvae provide food for fish and amphibians in ponds, lakes, and rivers. Adult mosquitoes feed countless birds, bats, spiders, and dragonflies. If blood-drinking mosquitoes had never existed, many of these animals would have evolved differently. Some species might never have thrived at all. Would bats still be as numerous without their nightly swarms of mosquitoes to feast on? Would swallows and martins have found enough insects to hunt? Perhaps nature would adjust, but the balance of ecosystems might look very different. Mosquitoes as pollinators. Here's the twist. Mosquitoes already drink nectar. In fact, both male mosquitoes and female mosquitoes, when they're not reproducing, survive on plant sugars. In a world without blood feeding, they would be full-time pollinators. Billions of tiny insects visiting flowers every night could create powerful pollination networks. Orchids, wildflowers, and even some crops might benefit from this invisible army of buzzing gardeners. Forests could grow denser, fruit harvests could improve, biodiversity could expand. Instead of the villains of summer, mosquitoes might be celebrated as unsung heroes of the plant kingdom, standing alongside bees, butterflies, and moths. A different human culture. Now let's stretch our imagination further. If mosquitoes had never bitten us, human culture itself might be different. And no mosquito nets draped over beds in tropical regions. And no cans of repellent filling supermarket shelves every summer. And no jokes or stories about itchy red bumps on your skin after a camping trip. And no fear of stepping outside at dusk in warm climates. Think of all the art, music, and literature shaped by the struggle against mosquitoes. Think of explorers who died of malaria, wars slowed down by outbreaks of yellow fever, whole colonies abandoned because of swamps buzzing with disease. Human history itself might have taken a completely different path. Civilizations could have expanded more quickly into tropical regions. The map of the modern world might not look the same. The emotional shift. But maybe the biggest difference is emotional. Today, mosquitoes symbolize irritation, disease, and fear. But in an alternate world, we might see them the way we see butterflies. Delicate, harmless, even beautiful in their shimmering wings. Children might chase them through fields. Gardeners might welcome them as pollinators. People might even breed them in decorative enclosures, the way some keep butterflies or fireflies. A creature we curse today could have been a symbol of life, not death. So, what if? The idea of a world without blood-drinking mosquitoes isn't just science fiction. It's a reminder of how much small creatures shape our existence. A single evolutionary trait, the thirst for blood, changed the fate of humanity for millennia. And maybe, as we explore genetic engineering and ecological science, we'll ask ourselves, should we rewrite nature? Should we create a future where mosquitoes truly do live on nectar alone? Scientists are already experimenting with modified mosquitoes that can't spread malaria. Perhaps one day, our grandchildren will live in a world where the mosquito's buzz means nothing more than flowers being pollinated nearby. So the next time you hear that familiar whine near your ear, take a second before you swat. Imagine a reality where that sound isn't a warning of an itchy bite, but a soft reminder that nature could have chosen differently. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into an alternate reality, don't forget to subscribe for more what-if adventures that make you see the world in a new light.